taking the lead. And it's up and good. Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher.
You gonna watch it on the PlayStation?
This will be fielded at the 6.
I'm really not doing anything stupid.
And he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. And now here comes Kansas City.
Hey, keep your broadcast going on with as you watch me play.
But it's okay in terms of mindset. Because they scored the last time.
Start another one because I want to watch myself play, bro. You hear me? See what I'm saying?
To make the sack, he buries him for a loss of 10.
Wow. You let me?
They'll run it now out of the gun. And they'll blow that one
you going on your phone?
at the 16-yard line. And they'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Just get on and play
PS4. Plays. Sack, loss of yards on a running play. Not exactly the sequence
you gotta tell your friends about it.
Comfortable with when calling plays.
Huh?
3rd and long. It's Smith.
What they say? They want one?
It's complete to Chris Conley. They do get 10 back, but still a
they say they want one.
Partner, I think that completion takes the definition of
what you say to
a different level, doesn't it?
It does, and the defense was right there, kind of played into their hands. The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10. They are going for it. It's Smith. And this is incomplete. A surprise.
You watching the game?
To go for it predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off. And the Falcons will take control of the football in great field position.
Scroll up and go out
really
and
nice
go out and then
position here for the offensive unit. Freeman, the lone man in the backfield. Now Ryan.
Oh, picked it.
It's intercepted. Picked off by the safety.
You found it.
Ron Parker. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line. Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over. And last time we saw them go for it in kind of an unusual situation. It's not like it's a fourth quarter do or die. They went for it, didn't get it. We'll see how that affects them this go around.
Partner, I'm wondering if we're starting to see the effects of analytics coming into play here, where people are studying the number of possessions, how many times you should go for it, what position it leaves your team in. Maybe we're starting to see a little bit of that creeping into the NFL game.
Yeah, I think we've seen it in other sports, maybe into the NFL now as well. On the run, it's Ware. He'll pick up only a yard there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 7.
Tough day, tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. Smith now to throw. And that one drops incomplete as he got popped as he was throwing it.
Bruh, look at the hit, though. Look at that hit, though. Oh, my God.
Taken, and it's taken by the kicking team. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. They're going to go for it. It's Smith. And Hill with it over the middle. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. And that's what you've got your tough little slot receiver for, isn't it? Right there, those 4th down conversions in the middle of the field.
He knows that's where he has to make his living, and that's where he has to make plays to help his team. And no one is asking him to do anything more or less.
That's him?
Exactly what we saw there.
What number is he?
They go play action here on 1st down.
There it is.
Has it covered. It's
messed up.
And it's picked off. Now the Falcons offense gets ready to head back onto the field. Now last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I know I didn't try to, bro. My hands slipped. I gotta get them controller pads.
On the first play, give the quarterback some confidence.
There it is. There it is.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Touchdown, Falcons. Julio Jones on his his way to a historic performance, 4 first-half touchdowns. And the Falcons will extend their lead. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite. But in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have
I'm trying to get my 2 points back.
Ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed near the goal line on a 2-point conversion, all that exit, there's not any extra field. So it kind of closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. So the run moves the chains, and here we go on first down. And with that, it's 2-minute warning time here, the NFL on EA Sports. On 1st and 10, Smith. Caught, Kelsey, left side. And he takes this one down all the way near the 30. What happened to Kelsey in Week 15? He was under 100 yards. He had 4 straight weeks of over 100. He couldn't set the record for tight end with 5 straight over 100.
Yeah, just really fell off the pace, didn't he? I think what it probably meant, a lot more attention paid to him in the passing game. A lot more guys trying to cover. He's having a sensational 2016.
Bro, look at this play, though. Look, I'm going to check. Ooh, bro, already over. I'm on 208. Okay.
Be a big target for Kansas City down the stretch.
Santos now to add
I was about to say the same thing, bro.
No, he missed the PAT. No good on the extra point, so a letdown there. And this will stay a 6-point ball game. Now, after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away.
Who's in the lead, though?
This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll be taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. Atlanta now coming out on the field.
What are you watching? You quit? You ain't watching no more?
Man in the backfield. And this is incomplete. All right, as we sit here right now, let's look after Week 15 teams.
It says nobody's watching.
Clinching NFC West, NFC East Cowboys in, AFC West Raiders, and then, of course, the Patriots out of the AFC East. Who do you like?
I tell you what, it's still hard for me to go against the Patriots, even though we know that Gronk won't play throughout the playoffs. They know how to adjust better than any team in football. But Dallas, I know people want to find a way to knock them out of this deal. I think that youth will be served for Dallas. And what Dak Prescott and Ezekiel Elliott are giving them, I think the rest of the team is feeding off of it.
One team I didn't mention, maybe they could make some noise. Who?
I would say Green Bay, because they still have a chance to win the NFC North in a showdown possibly with Detroit in the final week of the season.
They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down. Here we go on 4th down with Ryan. And it is incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Chiefs will have the football back in excellent field position. They'll run it now out of the gun. And his rough afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
It's been there.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got to jump here.
You the Patriots?
And now inside the red zone, the offense will operate. Here's Smith now on 2nd down. He's got Wilson, middle of the field. And eventually stopped just shy of the goal line, right around the 2. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here.
But he is coming back, bro.
And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. First and goal. Defense with their backs against the wall. No gain there, and it's going to set up second and goal. So stuff from the 2. Now what?
You know me pretty well. What do you think I want here?
Play action?
Definitely. Let him get outside and create. And if he has to run it, he has a little bit more space.
Smith, and he's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs. Travis Kelce in the final seconds of the first half.
It's straight.
The Chiefs have tied it, and they can take the lead with the extra point. And his kick is good. Uh-oh, flag comes out here. This is going to be roughing the kicker.
When you're going back there on the kick block, you've got to go to the right point. That didn't happen. Ran into the kicker. The penalty flag had to come out.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Atlanta now coming out on the field. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. So as they take it over, we step aside. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. Final play of the half. It's Ryan. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is fielded at the goal line.
Oh, he got
lit.
lit.
About the 25, call it the 24-yard line. Here comes the Chiefs offensive unit as they'll have it to begin quarter number 3. They have the lead now. They'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them.
AB.
Things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had ability to see what you've done.
Broadcasting,
B.
B.
Make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
The tight end Kelce has it over the middle.
Hey, Noah Jones, bro, I just sent you a friend request.
And the offense lining up 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Ware. And there just continues to be nowhere to run. He's bottled up again at the line of scrimmage. Great play there off the end. Question, Charles, in a 4-3, you hear about the D tackles a lot. What's the role of the ends?
What they want to do is control the edges of the defense. And you always hear about an offense talking about setting the edge in the running game. Well, the defense wants to do exactly the same thing. In the defensive end, often against an offensive tackle, sometimes a tight end, they can't let themselves get hooked and let a running back get outside. Because if they do that, that hurts the integrity of the defense overall.
My man, the encyclopedia. Chris Conley, the intended receiver, and it's 4th down. Well, the numbers have been good in the passing game, and certainly a big reason why they have the lead. But now here, 3rd quarter, maybe go to the run game a little more?
Yeah, perhaps. I mean, after that incompletion, look, credit shut down on that play. Maybe you try and run the football a little bit more in this spot. But they have to feel good about how they've been throwing it overall.
Nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And the Falcons will get it 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory.
What team are you, Noah?
And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. On 1st down, Ryan. They'll set up the screen for Freeman. Slips past him. Where'd he go?
B, I crossed him up. You need to watch it. You hear me?
Just shy of the 40.
And that was a beautifully
Brandon.
executed screen pass. They let the rushers get upfield.
Are you watching it?
The escorts in front, meaning the offensive linemen, other
Bro, I
blockers
swear,
out in front,
boy.
completed the pass
They say he slipped.
that open space, the big guys leading the way. Brandon, I think the NFL in recent years made an absolute brilliant tactical decision, and that was to move a lot of the divisional games to the end of the year in hopes that it would mean something. And, you know, remember at that time it was, hey, we don't want people to rest players down the stretch. Well, I think it's worked brilliantly because we've got some big-time games potentially showing up here at the end of 2016.
Adds intrigue in some big games. Intrigue also, though, because even if you've got two teams that maybe are having bad seasons, they're usually rivals, and that helps at the gate.
It certainly does. Helps in a lot of ways, even if you're not playing for a playoff spot. As you said, if you're a rival, it still gets the interest of the fans.
It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. Here's Ryan to throw. Caught on the right side by Jones. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Chiefs will have the football back in excellent field position. And now here comes Kansas City. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with a game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
On 2nd down, here's Smith. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Spencer Ware, 36 yards. And the Chiefs add on to their lead.
And that's another route the defenders would vote to take out of the game.
The wheel route?
Oh, without a doubt. You're just trying to move everybody in one direction. And whether it's a running back or another receiver, as they zip out on the sideline, you've got a problem on your hands.
Yeah, well, the defenders hate it there. It happened, and it resulted
Who
in a
picked it
touchdown.
off?
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Atlanta now coming out on the field. And last time, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. See if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go-around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game. And sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out. Charles, I have to bring up something you told me about last week. You often find hidden talents with a lot of these guys in the NFL. And Baltimore kicker Justin Tucker, he's a heck of an opera singer. He's very good at singing some holiday tunes, isn't he?
He certainly is. And when he sings, he captivates you. Because I've actually seen him on video. In the tails, right? I mean, he looks fantastic, but he sounds even better. Not only that, how about what he's done on the field? 10 field goals of 50 yards or more this season, which ties a record set by Blair Walsh in 2012 when Walsh was a rookie.
But seriously, go to your favorite search engine, just put in Justin Tucker opera. You'll be blown away.
I know exactly what's going to be said about that play from the defensive perspective.
What's that?
That's why I tell all you guys we need more than one tackler to the ball. He broke the first tackle. Luckily enough, there are more people there to get him down.
Ryan, he'll rifle this one. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Falcons. Taylor Gabriel, 68 yards. And now the Falcons are within a 2-point conversion of tying up the game. And he showcased his blazing speed on that one.
Was he wearing football cleats or track spikes? Because he was...
No, I needed that.
Play, and just think about what that does if you're a receiver on the team with him. Well, that's got to open things up for you as well, because if I'm a defense, I've got to get back deeper and deeper in order to keep him in front. But I'm not sure how many can actually keep him in front with that
Let's
speed.
go, Falcons.
Well, I guess they felt like they needed something to get them going. Maybe you wait for this type of a play, but they try the onside kick, and it works.
I'm starting to wonder if the analytics coach is starting to get involved in the football nowadays. When you see this type of play made, this type of a risk taken, sometimes there's a different influence that's going into the head coach's ear.
On 1st and 10, it's Ryan. He's going to air one out. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. And he'll go down inside the 15
You got a pick.
at his own 13-yard line. The Chiefs offense now making their way back onto the field.
I know, I just got one too, bro.
And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he'll use his blockers to get this up over the 20 to the 21. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave him with a second
But
and
if they
2.
fighting though, slick fighter.
They run again with Ware.
It works sometimes, but
at the 24-yard line. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains. So here we go, 1st and 10 now.
But we always talk about good down and distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook. Well, 2nd and 2, that means your playbook's wide.
He got it.
You can run just about anything. But a lot of times, the play caller, he just looks down at his sheet, sees a short yard,
Was it a squib?
and goes to one of those.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
We're back now in KC. It's been a good one so far. Just a 2-point game here as we get set for quarter number 4. They'll run it now out of the gun. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard, and it brings up 3rd. And in this situation with a lead 4th quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way.
And now the ball's loose. Smith loses it, and the Falcons grab it. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. Now the Falcons offense, they get ready to head back out here. And last time, 1-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling, because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe.
No! How did I pick that?
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, when someone other than the quarterback is throwing the football, it's either beautiful or a disaster, and here it was the latter. Nowhere in between, right?
You're exactly right. It takes some fortitude to call that type of a play, but when it doesn't work, oh boy, you wish you hadn't.
To throw on 2nd down is Smith. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. The veteran Jeremy Macklin was the intended target.
Hey,
bring up 3rd
Brandon,
down.
don't try to get mad whenever you get a sack and the ball comes out and they call it an incomplete pass.
But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to it.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Let's go. I got a, bro, you know, hey, why did I just said it, bro? I just got a fumble.
At the 2-yard line. Atlanta now coming out on the field. And 3 interceptions in this game. I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4's kind of like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. Now Ryan on 2nd down.
Bro.
As he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, any caused incompletion is good for a defense, but when you add to it, you get a little hit on the quarterback, knock him to the ground, make him think a little bit, hopefully knock him off his game, especially in a game of this magnitude.
Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. Chris Jones with a big-time sack on 3rd down, and it'll be a loss of 7.
Bro, that man quit, bro. He was winning 34-32.